Hello everyone, Shock16 back with yet another video. So yes, I am back. In my last video I did say that I didn't know if I was going to be back before Christmas because I've been really busy with work and family stuff, as you are, as we lead up to Christmas. So yeah, and I really didn't have anything planned for another video. But then, last week, a lot of parcels dropped through my post box, so I thought, just in time for Christmas, do a nice little Xmas pickup video. But first, I want to have a little rant about eBay. I know I've had a rant about eBay before, but it's just a little one, just a tiny little one. So, before we start with the pickups, tiny little rant about eBay. Right then, so eBay, as we know, people on eBay don't always live in the same world as everybody else when it comes to pricing and stuff like that. Some people like to take the piss a bit. We know this. We just ignore them and get on with our lives. But I don't know if any of you have been on eBay, been buying stuff off eBay over the Christmas period. But for some reason, what is it about Christmas that makes people think that they can take the total and utter piss on pricing on eBay? Like, I've been watching a few things, like for a few months, trying to get an average figure or price of basically what I want to be paying for these items when I come to buy them. But over the Christmas period, these things have suddenly shot up, and I don't mean £1, £2, or even £3. I mean things are like doubling, even tripling in price of what they are normally throughout the year. But as soon as it comes to Christmas, all of a sudden these games get rarer. These games are harder to come by. Why is that? It's not like modern stuff. It's not like it's going to sell out in the shops and then eBay is going to be your only option. Basically, these are retro games. Why do retro games go up in price just because it's Christmas? I don't get it. People are taking the piss on eBay. Now, I always thought that Christmas was a time of joyful, happy, festive nature, of giving. Joy in giving. But apparently not. On eBay, Christmas is the time of extortion, of ripping the retro buyer out of his hard-earned cash by tripling the price of a game which just really isn't worth that much. It will never ever be worth that much. And I'm really sorry about the autofocus. It's really bugging me today. For some reason I just cannot get it to focus, so if I keep going blurry, then it's the camera's fault. It's nothing to do with me. It's that autofocus thing that you get on these cameras. Really is pissing me off. So yeah, anyway, eBay, extortion, Christmas, not good. And another thing I want to point out, if there's anybody else out there that is collecting for this PAL Sega Saturn, because if you are and you've been on eBay, then you must have noticed this too. What is it about people that sell PAL Sega Saturn games on eBay that makes them always use the word rare? Don't matter what it is, it's rare, because it's for the Sega Saturn. It's gotta be rare. It could be the most common title, most generic sport title ever. I don't know, let's take one. Just pluck one out of the air that's really easy to get hold of. FIFA 98 or something like that. One of the easiest sports games to get ever. But yet it will be labelled as rare. In fact, let's go even more common than that. Virtua Fighter. A game that you can't even give away. I know you can't give it away, because I've tried giving it away. Basically, I sold a bunch of duplicates off, and I just chucked that one in for free without the guy even knowing that I was chucking it in, just to get rid of it. You cannot get rid of Virtua Fighter. You can't sell it. Nobody's gonna buy Virtua Fighter. You get it with anything. You buy a bundle of Sega Saturn games, it's more than likely in there. You buy a Sega Saturn console, it's more than likely bundled in with the console. Virtua Fighter is the most common game ever, but yet some people will still put rare in the title. It's not rare. Why do people put rare on common games? It's not rare at all. There's nothing rare about it. Really pisses me off. I was just wondering if this pisses anybody else off when it's labelled rare. And you're thinking, no it's not. It's just not. I mean, really, all you've got to do when you put something on, when you list something on eBay, if you want to know kind of if it's rare or not, just search for it first. Before you do it, search, see if there's anybody else selling it. If a lot of people come up, if there's one on every single page, that is like a slap in the face that your item's not fucking rare. But yeah, anyway, that's my eBay rant over. I just wondered if anybody else has noticed that eBay gets rather extortionate over the Christmas period. Anyway, having said that, I have picked up some great bargains, so let me show them to you. So yeah, putting my little rant aside, putting everything that I've just said aside, I did get some great items off eBay, some nice Sega Saturn pickups this time round, and they are nice because they are stuff that I'm not going to say rare, although I should do because that's how they've been listed on eBay as rare. But yeah, wouldn't say rare, probably just harder to find than most games. So yeah, don't come up very often, let's put it that way. So yeah, let's crack on, shall we? And we'll start off with the basic generic sports title that I picked up. Actually, I say generic sports title, but there was only 3 listed of these on eBay for the Power Regen. Then again, I think they only come in the Power Regen. I don't know. I'm just talking bollocks. I don't know anything about this game whatsoever. But there was only 3 listed when I went to look for it, and that is Jonah Lomu's Rugby. Just going to be the same as any other rugby game, but yeah, it's got Jonah's official signature on it, so I guess it's brilliant. It's not going to be brilliant, it's going to be shit. I'll give it a blast. I always give them a blast, no matter how crap they are. But yeah, that's probably the worst title that I've picked up, but it is one for the full Power Collection, which I need, so yeah, it's got to be done on it. Right, so now we're getting into the good stuff. So the next one I picked up is Wing Arms. Ooh, yeah, get it all in shot. Now, Wing Arms, this game, I actually cannot wait to play. As soon as I get a bit of free time off work before Christmas, before I get all my new games and stuff for Christmas, then I'm going to have a really good blast on this. It looks really good. Now, I'm a big fan of a game called Strikers 1945, an arcade game. And I'm also, well, wouldn't say a fan, but I also like a game called Afterburner. I'm sure you've all played Afterburner or Strikers 1945. I'm sure you've played at least one of them. But this game looks like a cross between both of them games. So yeah, it's like Strikers 1945 with a cockpit view as well. So yeah, I don't know if you can actually see the screenshots very good on the back there, but this game looks bloody amazing. I hope it plays as good as it looks. So yeah, that's Wing Arms. Looking forward to playing that one. So next up we have the Mansion of Hidden Souls. A game, another game that I've never heard of, don't know much about, but let me read you something off the back. It says, as a bright crimson moon rises over the Mansion of Hidden Souls, you and your companion Mike enter into a fascinating RPG mystery adventure. You and your companion Mike. So I'm guessing you play as a girl, or possibly a gay man, or maybe I'm just jumping to the conclusion that the word companion means more than friends. However, you and Mike go around the Mansion of Hidden Souls in this RPG adventure apparently. So yeah, and yeah, notice this as well. Look at that text. Look how big and bold that text is. Bloody hell, man. You've got to have big eyes, bad eyes, not to be able to read that. Jesus. Yeah, anyway. Game that doesn't come up very often. Looks intriguing. Thought I'd buy it. It's going for a nice price. Like I said, don't come up very often, so. So next up, we have another RPG, but one that I've been trying to get for quite a long time now. Basically, the reason why I've not got it before now is because I always think it's really overpriced. It seems to go for quite a bit of money, this one does. So when this one popped up and it was like, wasn't gaining any money in bids, it was like just going up like a quid here and there every so many days. It was coming to the end of the bid and it was still really cheap, so I thought, yeah, you know what, I'll just poach that one. So I went straight in, quite a high bid, and got it for like peanuts to what it really normally goes for, really. So yeah, and that is Mysteria, the Realms of Lore. Apparently you can control up to 12 characters in this 3D action RPG. From the screenshots, don't know if you can see them very good, but yeah, from the screenshots it looks a bit Zelda-ish, a bit Final Fantasy-esque. Yeah, so it's probably one that you're going to have to put a lot of time and effort into, but like I said, it's one that I've been after for a long time. And as soon as I get cracking onto all the Saturn games, this one should be a good play hopefully. So yeah, that's Mysteria, The Realms of Lore. And yes, I am reading that because I keep forgetting what the title is called. Okay, so the last one of my pickups, last but not least at all. Another one that I'm really dying to get on and just play, because it looks brilliant, and it is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, or shmup as the cool kids like to call them, and that is Darius 2. And I really like the cover art on this one as well. It's really like arcadey, retro-y. So yeah, really liking the cover on that one. Again, I'll show you the screenshots. I really don't know how well they're going to come out, but yeah, like I said, it's like a kind of R-type kind of game. I'm trying to think of some more side-scrolling shooters now, shoot 'em ups. Mine's gone blank. I'm sure you know what I'm on about. You get the gist of the game. Like I said, it looks really arcadey. Looks like you can just jump on it, play it, and it's going to be lots of fun. So yeah, Darius 2. And again, this is another game that doesn't really come up. You don't really see that often. You might see 1 or 2 copies now, and they'll be really high priced. Now, out of all the games I have brought, this one probably was the most expensive of the lot. But it wasn't expensive compared to how much it really goes. So yeah, bit of a Davey deal. Had to pick it up, snapped it up. So yeah, Darius 2, that is my final pickup for Christmas. So there we go guys, that's everything I've picked up. Like I said, they are probably the last pickups for 2011 now, but you can guarantee one thing, and that is in 2012 I will be back with a vengeance with more pickup videos, as always. So yeah, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to get another video before Christmas, between now, I was meant to say, between now and Christmas. Don't really know if I'm going to get another one up before Christmas, so if I don't, then I really do want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. Actually, before I go, I want to say thank you to all my new subs. I've noticed that I've had quite a lot of new subs just lately. But basically, my email account that is attached to my YouTube account, something's messed up with it, and I'm not getting like notified when people are subbing. So I'm having to try and look through the names and work out who it is who's like my new subs and who the ones that have been subbed for quite a long time. So yeah, basically if you are a new sub and I've not been over to your channel to thank you personally yet, which I do like to do, I like to thank everybody personally by going across, checking out their channels and leaving them a little message. But yeah, if you are a new sub and I haven't done that yet, I'm not ignoring you. I do appreciate your sub very much, but yeah, like I said, it's just that I haven't worked out that you're a new sub yet. So yeah, when I work out who you are, then I will be over there, but just in case I don't, cover my own back, I'll thank you all. And I also want to thank people that have been subbed to me for a long time as well, for continuing to support the channel and watch my videos. So yeah, like I said, if I don't see you again in 2011, have a great Christmas, great New Year, and that's it basically. I've been Shock16, you've been great. See you all next time. Bye bye for now.